Okay, this is PetJumping, a small game made for a computer magazine dedicated for children. This is actually my first PC game ever. It's quite small, but it works, and some say it's fun. Yes, it was written in Delphi using DirectX 8. It's just before the DirectX 9 era, so it's really one of my first walks in the game industry. The language version is only Polish and Czech, so no English version is available currently. Here the first thing we're gonna do is starting a campaign. The campaign is just 2 jumps, nothing more. Remember, this was a game for computer magazines for kids. There were no big ambitions behind this game. It just was developed to be fun. Okay, here we have the menu for choosing the jumper. Each jumper have several attributes, for example the weight, strength, age and so on. The most important is of course weight and strength, because they determine how far the actual jumper will gonna jump. The first thing we're gonna do here is enter our name. Yes. After that done, we have to choose a jumper. This is simple done just by clicking the next button or the back button. Besides several normal human jumpers, we have also a Yeti and an ant. The ant is the best jumper because she weighs almost nothing. Okay, now we're gonna accept this, and here we have the possibility to choose a jumping place where we're gonna to jump. Any jumping place has also a variation of attributes, starting with weather conditions, more exactly the wind direction and speed, the length of the track, the angle of the jump point, the average speed on the jump point, and so on. I will later present some tools we used during this the development of this game. Now I'm gonna accept this. Yes, please notice the voiceovers. There are several different voiceovers from 2 childish girls, which just tells about what is going on in the game. Mostly they are dedicated to be fun, so they are just laughing about that. This is the ant which is jumping here. Okay, jumping is just simple, just click. And now we're gonna jump, and yes, now there are 2 different landing options. Sorry, 3 different landing options. This was just the crash. If you intend to land too fast, just before, just while you are too high above the ground, you're gonna crash. If you start landing too late, you're gonna crash. By sides, there are two options to land. Just by right clicking, this is the telemarker landing, or by both mouse buttons down, this is with landing with 2 feet. Now we're gonna jump fast. By jumping off, it's also important to move the mouse as far. Yes, I just crashed again. I missed the point where to actually hit the button. Yes, on the right side you see there were several points which were given to the jumper. Yes, the jumping condition, the points for the jumping are given by mostly by depending on the length of the jump and also on the landing, if it was a telemarker or both feet or a crash. If you crash, you will gonna get almost no points. Yes, here we have some training. This is just one jump. Records. This is a high score table. If you're gonna win a championship, you will get up rising to the high score list. We also had a version where we actually upload the high score list to the PHP server, and anyone was able to download it also, because the game did it in the background, and so you was able to compare with others. I will try now to present a proper landing. I hope I will do it. Okay, this is also nice. Yeah, here you see also snowballs falling down. Yes, they are maybe not the nicest one, because they are with no, as I remember, with no alpha blending. But these were the limitations while we starting to develop the game. Most of the PCs here in Poland were very weak, so we decided to not overheat them with many snow alpha blendings. So this was rather a requirements decision than the leak of the possibility to make it alpha blending. Okay, we're gonna jump now. Okay. Now we're gonna land. Yes, and I did it. I did it actually. I land nice. I just see the guys winking. I got maybe not the best points, but quite nice. You can wink him, let him wink again. Okay, here we see the record sheet. I think this is mostly enough. Yeah, I will jump once again, trying to present the other landing style. Yes, and I did it again. Okay, as I said, this was the very first game I ever did. Before that, I only worked on applications and other stuff. office applications, for example for Lucent Technologies and Atos Origin. During the jump you saw a frame counter in the upper left corner. The application is limited to 13 frames per second, so this is not because my station is too low. Okay,